everyone, welcome back to Rebecca's Colouring Arts and Crafts. So this is my book review for The Hunted by Gabriel Bergamoser. This is the ARC edition, so it's not exactly the same as the original copy. But anyway, this copy was provided to me by HarperCollins Australia in exchange for a review. So that's why I'm getting to review this book, and I really appreciate it so much and thank them so much for sending me a copy of this book for review. So The Hunted is mind-blowing good in my opinion. I could not put it down and basically read it in about 2 days, bung wrist and all, because I just had to know what happened next. So as you all know, my hand and wrist is not good, and same for my ankle, but yeah. And basically I found The Hunted has got a mix of scary and creepy vibes, and it took a turn I did not expect, as The Hunted is actually a group of people who hunt other people. Like, I thought it was just going to be something like people going out hunting animals or creatures or something, or like it was going to be like aliens hunting people or something like that, and it was people hunting people, like in my mind. And so if you stay, and basically the thing is, if you stay, you're one of them and you join in the hunt, and if you run, you're hunted and killed, as no one leaves, no one knows, and they'll do anything to keep it that way. So our main characters in this story are Maggie, a backpacker who hitches a lift and ends up finding an out-of-nowhere group of people. She escapes somehow by killing multiple hunters and is on the run from the rest of the group. Then we have Frank, a man with a past who now lives in an out-of-the-way house running an outhouse or petrol station in a remote area. Ellie, Frank's granddaughter, who has been left there whilst her mother and father, Frank's son, sort out their divorce/issues. And Charlie and Delilah, two passers-by who get pulled into things because Charlie is a nurse and wants to help people. They were just stopping for food and petrol. And I'm just turning my page. I've sort of wrote this down. And so for a while, our story switches between past and present tense, catching us up on the backstory that leads us to this point in time of the story where Maggie pulls up at Frank's petrol station, injured and bleeding. Not knowing her past or story, Frank takes her to his house for Charlie to patch her up, because basically she says no ambulance in her delirium and no police in her delirium. And the hunters are not far behind, and come dark, they attack Frank, the petrol station, the house, and Allie, his granddaughter, and obviously the people that are there with him. And the hunters are intent on taking Maggie down because she killed multiple of their people, and they don't want any evidence that they are out there doing this. And so they basically just want to kill everyone that knows anything about them and not leave any way for people to come back and find them. And I don't want to really say any more because it's amazing. I would definitely recommend getting this book and going into it and reading it because it is so good. But I also don't want to spoil the storyline or the plot line, because for me it was a huge surprise. I really went into this not knowing that was the case. I went into it because I loved the cover, and yeah, it was amazing. But I also want you to be surprised, and just as surprised and shocked as I was whilst reading this book, so I don't want to spoil it or anything. And it was totally not what I expected when I went into it. I thought it was hunting animals, as I said, not people, and my heart raced the whole time. And when I finished the book, all I could think was, wow, basically. So, yeah, really thank you to HarperCollins Australia so much for sending me this ARC. I really didn't request this, but they sent it to me anyway, and I really appreciate it because it was so amazing. Like, really, pick it up when it comes out. It is so good. And for giving me the chance to review it. I wish so much that I could question Gabriel Bergamoser about The Hunted, how it came about, etc. And apparently it's already being made into a movie, which obviously says it is good, and HarperCollins is saying that it could be the book of 2020, so who knows, but it really is good. And finally, yeah, definitely consider picking it up. You won't regret it. I certainly didn't. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this book review, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. I always love hearing from you, and I always enjoy talking to you and getting to know you. And yeah, I will see you later. Bye.